my shop on eBay has been put on holiday mode for the next 7 days. I'm gonna be out of every action on eBay. I'm not gonna be shipping out anything. I'm not gonna be answering anybody's request. I'm not gonna be reading my email. I am even possibly not gonna be logged onto the eBay app on my phone, because I feel like we are in an age where everybody just want to keep hustling. Nobody wants to rest anymore. It's all hustle culture. If you take a look at YouTube, everybody tells you have to hustle your way to the top. There is a place for hard work. Of course, I get it, but we are living a time where it has become kind of the norm for you to just keep working non-stop. Of course, I'm also guilty of this. I can consider myself as somebody that works a lot, because this is what the work actually requires. This is not something that you can handle with kid glue. There used to be a time, everybody thought that reselling is something that you can just do, and you come out, you move a little boxes here and there, and you just get things happening. Those days are gone. They are forgotten. These were I'm talking about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, right? 2026. If you want to be a reseller and succeed at it, you have to literally have 2 heads. You have to really be at the top of your game. It is no longer something that you can just go to a thrift store, buy some few stuff, bring them to a platform and sell them and begin to make money. Of course, you will make money doing that, but I can tell you for free, you're not going to make life-changing money, and most times you will not be able to replicate that particular thing that you just did. See, for those that constantly want to have a constant inflow of inventories and constantly want to record sales, you have to put in an untold amount of work. This is what it requires, and I'm aware of that. But that being said, this is not a passport for you not to never ever go on holiday again. You going on holiday, there are so many benefits that you can unlock from there. You go out, you change your perspective, you change your focus, you're able to see life from a different perspective. You're going to be able to sit down and finally take that much needed rest that you need. Because I'm telling you, eBay is going nowhere. Forget about what GameStop is trying to do, trying to buy eBay. I'm telling you, the platform is going to be there, and transactions are going to continue to happen on that platform. So it doesn't matter if you want to work 365 days a year, you are going to be burnt out if you want to play that game. There's a place for you, or there's a time for you where you should tell yourself, it doesn't matter what how many competitions are there trying to steal the market, how many transactions I will lose if I were to close my shop for 1 week. Go ahead, close that shop, take a break, because you are going to get double energy. If you think you're operating now at your highest energy, I'm telling you, go to the sea, go to the mountains, take a few days, 5 or 6 days, close your eyes, meditate, enjoy the beautiful fresh air that you get in the mountains or just by the sea. You're going to come back even with more energy to put into research, to put into strategizing on how you are going to make your eBay better. Let's come off this culture of just working all year round. Of course, I get it. If you are self-employed, you are tempted to believe that you not working will mean that you're not going to be making money in that time. Yes, what that means for you is that you just have to make your plans. Make a plan, factor in a week where you have to do nothing and save towards that. It doesn't necessarily have to be 10,000 euros or $10,000. With a few $100s, you can actually take yourself to a well-deserved holiday. Go to the countryside, go to the seaside, sit there, eat good food, and come back with renewed energy. Sometimes, I'm telling you, because it has happened to me, I'm talking from experience here. I don't have any script, all right? Most times when I almost get to the point of burnout in my business and I go out, take a break, and I come back, I always come back with clear head, and I see things differently. I see better opportunities. I'm always full with a lot of energy, and I just feel like it's the best thing to do. My shop right now is closed. I was tempted to want to leave, this setting where people can still make orders for up to 15 days. But I said to myself, no, this time around, I'm going to close the shop completely. I'm going to turn off all notifications. I'm going to turn off all possibilities for people to buy stuff. The last item was shipped out this morning, and I was so happy, shipping out that item. It looked like some big, pressure was off my head. Having shipped out the item, I am officially free of the platform. I am going to go to Italy on Monday. Just relax. Eat good food, drink good coffee. Yes, I'm a very big fan of coffee. Relax, take a look at the business. Of course, still post content, because I kind of feel like content is just part of life. It is what I love to do when I'm not actively working. I can just sit here with my camera in front of me, reflect on what I've done. And most times I get some new insights. I kind of dump what's on my head and just kind of free up a lot of space in my head. So I see content creation as some very good avenue for me, to express myself. Of course, we're also living a time where it's pretty much impossible to have an unlimited amount of people that you can actually talk to on the same topic every given day. But if you have an outlet like, say, a YouTube channel where you can actually speak to people, this just makes a lot of sense. Guys, if you are a reseller, you are a businessman, a businesswoman, and it doesn't matter what kind of business you do, lawn mowing services, cleaning services, whatever it is, healthcare, it doesn't matter what industry you are in, or even if you are a reseller, take time to take a break, because the hustle doesn't end. The hustle or the quest to want to succeed in business is just going to continue. Every year is going to be something new. There's going to be a new technology, a new strategy that you have to deploy, a new competitor in the market that is trying to knock you off. It is just what it is. It's part of this thing called entrepreneurship. But do not be caught up in this web of just thinking that, yes, you can actually brute force your way through all these things. Whatever changes come, you are there putting in the work. Of course, take time to rest. There are a lot of benefits of that. Like I said, most of the time you're going to come back with clear head. Your head is going to thank you. Your business is going to feel the fact that you were away for some time, and now you are coming back, taking a look at the business from a different perspective, with the possibility of identifying something that might just unlock the next level for you. I'm going on holiday, like I said. I want to wish you a very happy holiday. For those of you that are still standing on the fence, you do not want to take, drop the plug of your business and say, you know what, I'm going to take a break. It doesn't matter if it's content creation, because some of you guys are content creators by profession. Pull that plug. Forget about the algorithm for some time and say to yourself, look, I want to go on holiday. If you have to batch record videos, do it, and thereafter switch off your camera and proceed to a well-deserved holiday. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to thank me later. You're going to thank yourself later that you even took this decision to proceed on a holiday. And definitely your business is also going to thank you for it. Until I see you again in the next one, peace out.